Good morning, my dear friends. My name is Anveer Kashyap, and today I'm going to read chapter number 4, Major Landforms, Plateau's Part, because importance and Plateau's Part. Because in the last video I said that I'm going to read importance and Plateau's Part in part number 2. So in part number 3, I'm going to read importance and plains. So in part number 1, I read about introduction and mountains, and in this part I'm first going to read the introduction of mountains and then plateaus. Then in next part I'm first going to read the importance of plateaus, then I'm going to read the next part of plains, and then you know how it's going to go on. So mountains have thin soil cover and steep slopes. It is difficult to grow crops here. The mountainous regions grow crops here. A mountainous region. The mountainous regions are thinly populated. This is due to an unsuitable climate, shortage of water and land, and difficulty in transportation. Despite this, mountains are very useful to us. Mountains act as a barrier against the cold and hot winds. Rivers originating from mountains provide water for irrigation. The slopes of mountains have rich pasture lands and valuable forests. Some mountains are rich in minerals. So now I'm going to read the plateaus part. For that, I have to share the screen so that you can see the plateaus part, and now you will be able to see the plateaus photo. Wait. Oh, I don't want this. Wait. Yes, this will be perfect. So a plateau is a tableland is a high land with flat top. It rises arbitrarily from the surrounding land. It also has steep slopes. Many rivers and streams flow through plateaus. Some plateaus are very high and extend over hundreds of kilometers. The Deccan Plateau in India is an example. The Tibetan Plateau is the largest plateau and the highest in the world. It is surrounded by mountain ranges on all sides. Other examples are the Colorado Plateau in North America and the Bolivian Plateau in South America. Most plateaus are dry in regions and on the leeward side of the mountains. Due to high altitudes, the climate is cold and growing season is short. Many plateaus have deep canyons on their surface. The Grand Canyon is in Colorado Plateau is an example. So if we search here Grand Canyon, which I'm going to search in a minute, I just have to do something. So now, as you can see, this is the picture of the Grand Canyon, and Grand Canyon is located in Colorado Plateau, and that is an example because many plateaus have deep canyons on their surface. So that was all for today's video. Bye and have a nice day.